back to the CNN settlement. This is part of course, a series of legal cases, some settlements, some judgments against the big media. And if you look at the arguments made by the defense or the plaintiff's counsel in this case, he said, restore Walter Cronkite, restore trust in the media. The CNN lawyer, who happens to be named David Axelrod, no relation, argued, don't punish CNN. We need all our money so we can do serious journalism. And this is a big blow. It's a big blow symbolically. And people in the media who worry about the reputation of the media, worry about litigation against the media, they do not like this verdict. But jury verdicts, people sometimes read too much into them. But I think there clearly is a mood in the electorate, a mood in the citizenry to punish news organizations for doing what I might call fake news. If you read about this case and you see the internal CNN communications regarding how they thought about this guy who successfully has recovered damages. It's embarrassing. It's the kind of thing, unfortunately, that happens in newsrooms because newsrooms are like regular offices. But you got to believe that every news organization now is going to tell its employees, like, don't put stuff down. As you know, on digital paper, as you know, there's widespread speculation that, and some reporting that ABC settled their case with Donald Trump because of internal communications, which would have proven embarrassing to George Stephanopoulos and maybe others. In this case, the communications are very embarrassing. They basically demonstrate two things. One is that they seem to have malice towards this guy who successfully sued. Case involved his business of evacuating people from Afghanistan, and second, that there were people internally at CNN who said the story is not solid. We shouldn't be running the story, and yet they ran it anyway. So I'm sort of of two minds of these cases. On the one hand, I understand the danger that exists to the ability of big media companies to operate if they are successfully sued, because not only are there damages, but it does inhibit aggressive journalism. On the other hand, I think based on following the case, it wasn't on the jury, obviously. Based on following the case, it seemed like, this is the kind of thing that shouldn't happen. And if what the result of this case is that people in newsrooms don't have malice towards people they're doing stories about, and they take seriously their colleagues' cautions about not running stories they shouldn't run, I think those things would be good. So we'll see how much fallout there is, but there's a lot of hand wringing in the media world.